Yes, hello. My name is Paweł Montoft. I'm working for company Involi, which is one of the partners of the project 5G drones. I will present you very briefly the way how to make a new operational flight plan and how to next go to the facility and prepare configuration of the facility and how to validate the plan before execution. On the left hand side, you have some menus which can be used for operational flight planning, for definition of the UAV, and you have also templates which are facilitating and speeding up the operational flight creation. You can also have a user management where you can change your password or delete your account. I will start with templates, and I will select one of the templates for new plan creation. I will use, for example, this one. So I'm opening the operational flight plan planning window. I will remove this one just to not save it again as a template, and I will put some meaningful name. I will define the date, which will be tomorrow. The time is set in UTM, so I can, for example, put 10 o'clock start time, end time 10:20, and all other parameters are already predefined, so I don't need to fill in the whole operational flight plan. I will just show you how it looks, the area where we will make a test. So this is the area. It's in Ulu. And I will save the whole plan. After a moment, we are brought back to the main dashboard window. From here, we can also see again the plan, how it was designed. And now it has a new status, which is scheduled. On the bottom, on the top, we have some other buttons which will be used and activated later on during plan execution. We have checks OK, which is for the confirmation that pilot did all necessary checks. Activate measurements for activating the measurements to pass from idle state to active state, and to stop the whole operation at the end. Here we can also see the definition of the drone, additional equipment, pilot details, the license, details about use device for 5G connectivity, secondary pilot if required, the information about area where we are going to make a test, and additional attachments which are maybe required, maybe not, depends on the plan. And at the bottom of the plan, we have a status log which is brought from the repository and it will be, the new statuses will be added along the plan execution. What is also interesting, you can see the UAVs, and you can also see definition of the UAV by clicking the details, or you can also modify it. This is, for example, the CAFA 5G drone definition, which we did yesterday. So now our plan is already here in the dashboard. This is the first one, and now the next step is to define in facility configuration for 5G network. Okay, we can remember that our plan ID is 486, and we are starting with creation of the slice. I'm selecting an EMBB slice. The rest of the parameters can stay as it is. Then the name, I can just follow the same structure. Here I am selecting the parameters which I want to log. Let's select all the parameters. And here again, it's the name of the plan, and we can validate this. This is a plan 486. This is our application, and we are submitting this, and by pressing this button we are saving this to the trial repository. By pressing this button we are coming back to WebPortal 1. I will just use again the same window as I had opened before, and now we are ready to go to validate the plan. You can also see in the moment that the plan status will change to scheduled 2. Yes, this is now the status was updated. So we are starting trial validator. We are selecting our trial. And this is this one. So here we will ask for validation, and this will change our plan status to proposed. And also here it will be updated in a while. Okay, that status has changed. And now the next step is to go to the SmartSys application, to the frequencies UTM. We have to select a good geographical area. And we can see our plan. Okay, it's not visible because it's scheduled for the next day. So we have to change the time, not +1 hour, but +12 hours, even more. And we can see our plan here. So now I can approve this plan. I can see that it's in the same place in Ulu. I will approve this plan. What will also change the status in this window. Now we can see that it's approved, and also in WebPortal 1 we will see that the status will soon change to approved. Yes, exactly. At this moment we are ready for deployment of this plan from the planning perspective. It will be deployed tomorrow at 10 o'clock, and during this time we will have to go to this window, and when the pilot will fulfill all the checklist, it can press this button and go to the trial validator. And afterwards, when the time of execution is coming, lifecycle manager will try to deploy the configuration, and if everything will go fine, we will get status idle, and we will be able to then activate measurements which will change our status to active, and we can start our flight. At the end of the flight, we will go to SmartSys and we will finalize or just close the operation, and here we will also stop operation, which will cause that LCM will be triggered once again, and it will remove a slice, and it will close everything, and it will change the status to let me see here, to finished. This is actually the diagram showing all the different statuses which are possible during for our operation. Thank you very much for watching this video.